Okay. Forgive the tardiness, I'm barely out of bed, but woke up to a Pokemon trailer today for Scarlet and Violet called Jump into a Paldean Journey. Dropped today. And it's 14 minutes long, which is wild. So let's not waste any time, check it out. Buh.
Alright everyone, it's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games. Are you ready? You'll get to catch Pokémon, raise them, and battle them as you embark on an adventure where the familiar charms of the Pokémon series evolve into a new experience.
Okay.
As a student at an academy in the Paldean region, you'll take part in an independent study program called the Treasure Hunt. And you'll search this vast world for a precious treasure of your very own. But hey, at this point, you probably knew all that already, right? Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will enjoy. A sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys in Paldean.
Oh. Okay.
Now, let the adventures begin.
Pig!
This trainer is battling a Pokémon called Lechonk. Lechonk is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
Okay, first note is level 15 and it already has the terrestrialize thing unlocked. That's pretty early. But I suppose the last thing was when do we have access to Gigantamax or Dynamax? That was pretty early as well. And the same with Z-moves, right? It was around like the 15-20 mark for your main. So I suppose maybe it's not too early.
Oh, look! Quaxly terrestrialized. Terrestrializing is a phenomenon unique to the Paldean region, but all Pokémon can do it. It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokémon's Terra type. What's that over there? Is that a glowing Pokémon? It seems to be a Jigglypuff. But why is it shining so bright?
These alpha.
Better approach it slowly and start a battle. Whoa! It terrestrialized! Looks like this Jigglypuff has the water type for its Terra type. Apparently these sparkly wild Pokémon will terrestrialize in battle. This Jigglypuff seems pretty tough, but Quaxly's strong too. Dealing enough damage to a wild Terra Pokémon causes its terrestrialization to come undone.
Oh.
Now, throw a Pokéball!
So do you still throw a Pokeball and try if they're still terrestrialized, or do you have to break the crystal first?
Nice! The wild Jigglypuff was caught. Some Pokémon, like
Whoa.
this Jigglypuff.
Look at this screen. I like the layout of this. This is really nice. Nothing crazy going on in the party there. Although the sprites on the left, are they animated? No, they're very similar to the really nice animated sprites from Sword and Shield, but or not Sword and Shield, from Let's Go. Let's Go had really nice sprites, but they're just pictures. Nothing else going on here, is there? No. Change nickname though. You can change nickname on the go. Pretty nice.
Terra type completely different from their regular type. Any Pokémon is capable of having any of the 18 different types as its Terra type. What's this? Quaxly's out
This
there
is
in
the
the
quick
world,
battling, right?
charging straight toward that Litleo. Looks like Quaxley battled Litleo on its own and won. That's because the trainer gave Quaxley the Let's Go command.
Let's go!
Using Let's Go will send your lead Pokemon out onto the field to battle.
Huh.
If a Pokemon gets sent out toward an item, it'll go pick it up.
Oh, nice.
Just like Quaxley here. What a useful command for searching your surroundings. These Pokemon are so helpful, giving their all for their partner. Next, the trainer opens his map to see where he wants.
Whoa. Let's see this map. Artizone. So there are Pokemon centers. I assume the little wing things are fast travel points. You can turn around, look at the map. Not a whole lot else going on.
Wants to go. You can set a place as your destination to keep yourself on track as you go. Then we can hop atop the legendary Pokemon Miraidon and get going. And what have we here? It's a base belonging to Team Star, the school troublemakers. Starfall Street, one of the 3 major stories that will make up your Paldean adventures, will unfold in bases like this one. Time to face Team Star. Our trainer rang the bell and barged into the base. That takes some guts. But things look bad. There are lots of grunts around, and they keep sending out Pokemon. They just won't quit blocking the way. We'll need to use Let's Go to defeat Team Star's Pokemon. There we go. All the grunts have been defeated at last.
Okay.
Oh wait, is that some kind of tricked out car? It is. And atop it is Mela, the boss of Team Star's fire crew. She's obviously tough. It's easy to see why she's a boss. Time for these trained up Pokemon to battle. You'll have to wait for your own adventure to see how a battle like this plays out.
Okay.
Now,
I bet you there's some sort of mechanic that's with the car, because someone's pointed out in trailers, if you look at the front of the car, there's a little eye on it that seems to be very animated. So I think there's some sort of Pokemon in the car, or at least the car is somehow related or somehow alive. So I wonder if that's going to change the battles. It's not just a straight up normal gym leader type battle. These are the Pokemon centers, right?
now let's check in on another trainer. How's her adventure going? Aha! She's using the TM machine at a Pokemon Center.
Oh, craftable TMs. Cool. Okay. League points. Snomthread Snoverberries. So do Mons drop materials that are specific to the Mons?
The TM machine lets you make your own TMs, also known as technical machines, using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat or catch them.
Oh, so you don't make the TM, it's just teaching them moves. It just like teaches them straight away. That makes more sense. Okay.
Now, where will she go next? Seems to be a desert-like area under a
Crap.
blazing sun. Just looking at it is enough to make you thirsty. Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like Arvin, her friend in the next grade up, needs some help.
Stony Cliff Titan.
To give Arvin a hand,
Ooh,
the
look at that
trainer's
big
headed
boy.
to a rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica. There it is, a gigantic Titan Pokemon. Time to battle.
Whoa. The big boss health bar. I love it. She's just pure rock, right?
Right off the bat, there's Icy Wind, the move our trainer
Whoa.
taught Drifloon earlier. Icy Wind
That's a lot of
lowered
move,
the
a
Titan
lot of
Claw's
damage.
speed stat. Drifloon terrastalized to become a grass type. This is Terra Blast, a new move that changes type to match the user's Terra type when the user is terrastalized.
Right.
It ought to be handy for a Pokemon with a Terra type different from its regular types. Looks like Cloth suddenly got somewhere else to be. Wait, what's our trainer doing now of all times?
Trading a
Looks
giraffe.
like she's taking a little break from adventuring to trade Pokemon with a friend. And over here, her trade partner has received Girafarig. Seems like she immediately added Girafarig to her team, and she's gonna let it run around in the field and train up for some battles.
Excuse me? Girafarig is evolving?
Oh, could Girafarig be evolving? Hang on, did it?
Oh, I love it. Oh, wow. What a great design. The space helmet. Okay.
Its tail become its head? Or is...
Farigiraf. Okay. But yeah, its tail became its head, so it's gone backwards. Well, not backwards, but it's kind of jumbled up. Okay, okay. I kind of like it. It's a funny name, but I guess it makes sense.
Is its head wearing its tail? What an unexpected evolution. Seems like giraffe...
Oh, look, the Pokédex. I like the Pokédex layout.
What an unexpected evolution.
That's really cool. They're like magazines on a board.
Seems...
Oh, Toxel's in the game. Nice. I do like Toxel.
Like Girafarig has evolved into Farigiraf. In the Paldea region's Pokédex, you can see photos of Pokémon as well as information about them.
Cool.
So you can...
The hardened head from the tail protects the head of the main body as Farigiraf whips its long neck around to headbutt enemies. 10'6". Oh, is a big boy. Normal type.
Get to know them even better.
Cool.
Let's check out the town of Artisan next. It looks like one big park. Now that the trainer's Pokémon have gotten stronger, it seems she's made her way to a gym. She's following Victory Road, the story where you'll conquer all 8 gyms to achieve champion rank. Nimona, the battle-loving trainer who'll show you the ropes, is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader, you'll first have to pass the gym test at their gym. Better get started right away.
Ooh, the frame rate on them though, what the hell?
All right, that's the gym test passed. Time to battle the gym leader. Here comes Brassius, the grass-type gym leader, with a striking entry.
Brassius. Fido!
Whoa! Pseudo-Wudo terrestrialized and became a grass type. Are you gonna be okay, Fido? How's our trainer gonna handle this one?
Gonna get wrecked. Buh.
Aha! She's gonna fight back by having her own Pokémon terrestrialize. Fido became a flying type. That should give it an edge against this grass-type Pseudo-Wudo. No matter who or what you're up against.
But I mean, Pseudo-Wudo is also a rock type. Yeah, idiot. Okay. Trailblaze. Trailblaze grass move?
With some smart terrestrializing, you'll have nothing to fear. I can't wait to see how battles will unfold between terrestrialized Pokémon.
Pretty cool.
This trainer's heading into a hair salon to
Hell yeah.
spice things up. Wow, look at all these options. How are you supposed to choose? Huh. I kind of want to try that hairstyle too. And now to complete the look. Plenty to choose from here too. I feel like I could spend all day on this.
Yep, that's
and
me.
while you're trying out all sorts of styles.
Selfies! Nice! Oh, I love it. I do love a photo mode in games. I really do. Look at that big boy. Greedent is like my main in Pokemon Unite, so I have a soft spot for that boy. I didn't like him before the game, but Unite has made me absolutely adore him. He's incredible. He's just so strong.
You can whip out the camera app and go snap, snap, snap. Looks like this trainer found the perfect style. Line up a good shot and snap. Now they've updated their profile picture.
Profile picture? Oh, cool. Okay. Profile badges, Paldea Poké, shot. Shiny Pokemon battled is a stat in the records. What? What? That just makes me think that the shiny odds are a lot more lenient. Because if you're working with your normal 1 in 4,000, they're not going to be onto one of the records. I mean, you know, badges collected makes sense, because that's just a normal thing you do. Pokedex, normal thing you do all the time. Recipes collected, I don't know how that's going to work in the game, how difficult it may or may not be, but probably not too difficult. And your playtime is obviously normal. So it feels weird that they put in a shiny Pokemon battled stat that would never go above 0 normally for most people. You know, a lot of people would never encounter a shiny in a normal playthrough. So I wonder if the odds are way less interesting.
Looking back on photos you've taken of scenic vistas or memorable moments with beloved Pokémon is just one more way to enjoy your adventure. And now it's picnic time with Pokémon.
Picnic. Cute.
When Pokémon have gotten dirty from a long journey, a nice scrub and shower gets them all clean. Looks like it feels nice too. Before having lunch, Pokémon can get out some energy by playing with a ball. You can just tell how much fun they're having. Oh wow, could this be a Pokémon egg?
Oh.
Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics.
Huh.
And now, the moment we've been waiting for.
Sandwiches!
Sandwich time.
Oh my god.
This trainer came
I love sandwiches.
prepared with plenty of ingredients they bought in town. It can be tough deciding which sandwich to make. This one may be a little overstuffed. It might not hold together.
Oh my god, it's all like physics based though.
Just gotta put the bread on top and
Oh,
finish
wow.
it off with a pick. Done. Let's
hilarious.
see how it tastes. Oh, looks like it's a hit with everyone. Eating sandwiches can give you benefits, like making certain types of Pokémon easy.
Catching power, encounter power, raid power. Huh. Okay. So can you fine tune it? Can you, is there, you know, different combinations that let you specifically choose the types? Because once again, I'm just thinking shiny hunting. If I want to get all 3 of those things to be the same type, if I'm looking for a Sprigatito, I'm looking for a grass type. Can I change all 3 of them to just be grass so I can encounter them easier in raids and catch them easier? Questions, questions, questions.
Easier to catch, or making your Pokémon gain more experience points. Time for a group photo with these satisfied Pokémon. Where to go next? Oh hey, looks like more of our trainer friends have shown up. All right, they're gonna take on a Terra Raid battle. Can these trainers work together?
Link code. Okay. Typical on its time limit, 3 stars, terrestrialize. Oh, it shows you the type as well, so it has a ghost. Terrestrialize. Okay, cool.
To defeat the Terra Pokémon before time runs out.
Hell yeah.
Their opponent is a Chansey that's terrestrialized into a ghost type. What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling Chansey put up? It's really powerful. These trainers better stay determined, band together, and strike back. If your Pokémon gets knocked out in a Terra Raid battle, don't worry. It can
Okay.
recover and rejoin the
In a couple of
fray.
turns, okay. Okay.
Hang in there, Sableye.
Interesting.
Along with using your Pokemon's moves,
Cheer.
you also have the option to support your allies by cheering. It's all about teamwork. Watch how the battle's going and decide how you'll handle the fight and work with your fellow trainers. Almost there. Keep it up.
What's the heal like? How does it show us? Okay. The cheer thing's interesting. That seems pretty strong. Because there's 4 people. The meta's just going to be... And I wonder, can you see what they're going to use? Can you see which cheer they're going to use? So you could just, like, have 2 people use their attacks. Boost the attacks. 2 people boost the defenses. And then you just... With those boosts, you'll just never lose. Like... okay. Or can you only use 1 cheer a battle? I don't know, I'll come back to it later.
Oh, wow! That was a beautiful Terra Raid battle victory! And with it comes the chance to catch this Terra Pokémon! When you join forces to win your battles, the bonds between friends and Pokémon shine even brighter. Alright! That Chansey with a rare Terra type is now part of the team. So, what'd you think? While you were getting a look at these 4 trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure? Encounters with Titan Pokémon? Face-offs with Team Star? Taking on gyms? There's plenty more to be said about all these things, of course. What you just saw was only a glimpse of the adventures awaiting you in the Paldean region. Which Pokémon will you choose? Who will you meet? What sort of exciting adventures will you have? It's all up to you. Your adventures are right around the corner. May they shine bright.
Hell yeah. Right. Okay.
Wait,
shady. Wished. Damn, son. Pretty cool. Yeah, showing us loads of stuff. Obviously, way more questions now, as per usual. The one thing I did want to see is those raid battle, the cheers.
Strike. Pokémon gets knocked out in the fray.
So it just has a little icon. So I assume, oh no, it means it's going to be revived because it's knocked out.
Moves. You also have the option to. Watch how the battle's going and
Doesn't seem to be any sort of signal that they're going to be using, because it's all just so fast as well, I guess, that people are just going to not... There's not going to be a signal for people using cheers. Which
decide how you'll handle the fight and work with your fellow trainers.
But yeah, surely if you just have like all 4 people just boost your defenses at the start of a fight and then just lay into attacks, you'll just... Nobody would die. Nobody wouldn't get knocked out. You just win. Yeah, okay. I wonder how difficult they can get. It's. I'd like a bit of challenge for higher level ones, and can legendaries pop up into someone if there's going to be some sort of, you know, like your Dynamax Adventures or the portals in Sun and Moon. Will there be a mechanic, some sort of find legendaries in raids mechanic that you can use to hunt them later on for shinies or something? Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, that looks fantastic. I'm super into it. Like, visually very pretty. I think graphics look pretty good. Everything seems really just a nice amount of detail, but not too much, because obviously Switch is not the most powerful console on the planet. There's not much I have, like, I paused at all the right points. There's not much I have to really talk about. Let's see if we can kind of catch this.
All the grunts.
Whoops.
There. Is that some kind of tricked out car?
Yeah, so you can see the eye at the front. So I wonder if it is a mon of some sort.
It is.
Yeah, interesting. I'm super into this Mystica, the Herba Mystica. Is that what it's called? Thing?
earlier. Pokémon. Her friend in the next grade up needs some help. To give Arvin a hand, the trainer's headed to a rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica.
Herba Mystica, yeah, the Path of Legends. If I was to choose a path, I'll probably be doing all three. If I can do them all at the same time, I'd probably just do that, just because completionist. But if I was to choose one, it would be the Path of Legends. I'm super into this Herba Mystica thing and like unraveling some mystery in the region with Arvin, and I'm super into these Titans. Can you catch them? That's my question. These just seem like you defeat them and they run away type of thing. Obviously they only showed us the first phase of this fight. It obviously gets low enough and it just scoots. So I wonder, will you be able to catch them? Because if you can, and they can be shiny, shiny Titans is a pretty cool concept. Super into it, man. And I really liked it. I'm not a big fan of Giraffaric as a mon, but this evolution's kind of cool. I'm kind of into it. It's a really nice design. Cool,
Gym leader.
Cool.
You'll first have to pass the gym test.
Okay, gym tests, very Sword and Shield-esque as
Fast
well.
alive.
Nothing too surprising here. The customization seems ripped straight out of Sword and Shield, which I'm totally okay with. Seems to be a bit more options. Also, you can change like physical, change your eyes. There's loads of options here for different things. Pretty cool. I love a camera mode. The egg thing. Excuse me. The egg thing is pretty interesting. Because I'm just thinking in terms of breeding for shinies, how's that going to work? What's the mechanic here? How fast is it? How much control do you have over Pokemon breeding or Pokemon eggs being found? Just curious how it's all going to tie together. Bum bum bum. So these are just your overworld controls. So you can throw a ball. So you can throw a ball in the overworld. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure the shinies are going to pop up in the overworld as well. You don't have to go into a fight and check. You can just see them as they spawn in the overworld. I really like the let's go mechanic, the quick battle. Being able to just send your main mon out and just have them automatically fight without having to go into the whole battle thing. I think that's really smart. Once again, how much control do you have over it? Is it literally just... Does it do type matchups itself? Is it just like a health cost every single time you do it, depending on types or whatever? That's what I'm thinking. I'm sure there's calculations involved that we can all learn later on. Crouch, whistle, I assume, is for grabbing the attention of mons. Recall Coradon. Hide, guide, pack up and go. So you can just plop down whenever. I really like the sandwich thing. That's really funny. Just the fact that it's a physics-based thing. Absolutely hilarious. And I love you have 10 minutes to make it. I mean, this dude spent 7 of those minutes making the sandwich. That's pretty fun. And yeah, I really like the bonuses it gives. That gives you a good reason. Because that was the thing about curries in Sword and Shield, was at the start it was a pretty good way to get experience, and obviously it's you only really use it. The only reason I ever do it now is for friendship. It's to boost the friendship so I can evolve them on or something. But once you get like halfway through the game, you're just swimming in XP candies, so you never need to go near the curry thing because it's just time consuming. So the friendship thing is the only reason, but the fact that it has bonuses in this makes a lot more sense. It gives you an actual reason to do it.
Experience points. Time for a group.
And it gives XP as well, which is great. Ba-ba-bam. The raid battles look pretty sweet. I looked at a bunch of that. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. So that's it now for 6 weeks. Well, I'm sure there'll probably be at least like 2 more trailers between now and then a bunch of like teaser things that they do, because that's how everything works nowadays. Is the closer it gets to a release date, and the more trailers and teasers and excitement they try to build up. It's hilarious. But yeah, and look, I'm just thinking about the starters. At the end they did say, what starter are you going to pick? What starter anime? I'm probably going to pick Sprigatito. I am a sucker for water types, and in most gens the water type is my go-to, but I'm just not a big fan of birds in Pokemon, so Quaxley really isn't standing out to me all that much. But Sprigatito is super cute. I do think... Ooh, I've completely forgotten the name. What's the other one? What's the fire type one? Paldean starters. Should totally remember this. Fuecoco. I think Fuecoco is going to be the fan favorite. I think I'd say most people would probably go with the little crocodile boy. He seems to be blown up. Some cool deviant art stuff. Yeah, I'm probably going to pick with the Sprigatito. It seems pretty cute. I think the evolution could be really, really cool. But yeah, we'll see when it comes out. We'll probably, because they do it all the time now, is they'll have one more trailer that's really close to the release date, and they'll show either just the middle evolutions or they'll show the full evolutions for the starters in the trailer, so you know what you're getting into. So yeah, cool. That was fun. 14 minutes. That's a lot of trailer. They really pumped that shit out. It's pretty cool. Okay, we'll leave it there. See you in the next one.